Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dime, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so anyways, I've been missing for that day because y'all remember I told y'all every time I try to do an upload consistency every day to upload a video, stupid stuff like this happened. My video wouldn't upload for saving its own life at all. It would not upload. And I'm like, okay, because the first video I already knew something was gonna happen. Because the first video I uploaded, it took almost a day and a half to upload. So I'm like, okay, if it took me a day and a half to upload, I know the next one's gonna be a problem where it's not even going to upload. And lo and behold, it just had to happen like that. So, but now I'm back today with a story time. So it's just gonna make up for the lost footage that I'm not gonna post because it's today missed already. And I have other content to post. It'll probably be one of my backup videos. Never know. Never know. But today is a story time about how a sex tape got linked of me. It really wasn't me though. Okay, so I was in high school. I was in the 9th or 10th grade, and it was this boy. We're gonna call him, that's too close to his name, Walker. We're just gonna call him Walker. Or Chaboinja. Nothing else is real last name. Oh God. Either way it go, his name was Walker. We're just gonna call him Walker. And it was this other girl that had the same name as me. So it was, I'm just gonna keep the name the same because clearly it's a lot of diamonds in the world. And if we got the same name, it's only right for me to keep the name there. So it was this fifth, sixth, eighth grader named Diamond, and it was an 8th grader named Diamond, and then there's me, which is a 10th or 9th grader named Diamond. No, she was in the 7th. She was in the 7th. She was in the 7th, and I was in the 9th or 10th. And her name was Diamond, but we went to different schools. I was going to Clay High, and she was going to Clay Middle. She was a middle schooler. So everybody knew across the world in the school. Yeah, my edge is most definitely not looking right. So we're just gonna throw this out. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, yes, look at that. This boy, the Walker boy, he had the hugest, the whole school knew he had the biggest crush on me. He had the biggest crush on me. He was precise of telling everybody that me and him date. He was into it, intimate, putting our letters on the desk and leaving the initials, and he was really intimate into this situation that he had going on in his head. I never gave him the time of the day because first off, now you're pushing your boundaries. You probably would have had a chance, but now you're sitting over and telling people we're already together and woo, we're not doing anything. None of those things in the source of sun. You feel me? At the time, I already had a little situation. So then he started messing up my little situations with different peoples and stuff. I'm like, you're doing bad. Like, stop telling everybody that we go out. Well, then go out with me. Be my Valentine. Woo. So that particular time, I was like, okay, because you going to tell everybody we're together regardless. But yeah, you can give me some for Valentine's. So you can be my Valentine's. But at that time, I was like, 3 people Valentine's. I didn't say you had a number on it. Mind your business. So, anyways, they was like, so I got him as my Valentine and 2 other dudes as my Valentine. And he was telling everybody, he was like, woo. I'm like, well, then they be like, oh, you know, she got somebody else as Valentine. Mind y'all business. The freak? Y'all mad because y'all ain't got a Valentine? But, yeah. So, oh, my camera's falling. Oh, give me a minute, you guys. Camera down, man down. Don't move again, because I'm going to punch you dead in your neck that you don't have. Okay. So, he going around telling them it's a woo plus woo going around telling the whole school. So, in the midst of him falling head over heels with me, he's freaking on some girl named Diamond, which is the 7th grader. Child, my life took the worst turn ever. Like, he was literally, I said, now I'm convinced. Is he obsessed with the name Diamond? Is that why he's so in love with me? Is he obsessed with the name Diamond? Because, like, you telling me my body, everybody think my body getting exposed and I'm doing this and then the third. But y'all, let me explain. I'm going to get into very much details about this video. This video is most definitely for grown-ups, not for kids. I'm going to make this video definitely for grown-ups. But, the video was, like, very, very detailed. You feel me? Very up close and personal. Very much, you shouldn't have been doing it in a 7th grade, and you shouldn't have been doing it with a middle school type of situation. You feel me? Very, very much detailed, very much picture-like. But then, at the time, I was fatigued. Like, I was short, very, very short. But I wasn't fat. Like, I wasn't big. Like, I wasn't breathing. Like, the way I am now, I think I'm a little bit bigger than what I was back then. But back then, I was very much, I didn't have an hourglass, but I had a body like this. Like, everything matched up. So, yeah, I had no curves. Mind your business. I didn't have no curves, but, I didn't have no booty. I had boobs. See, if I have an hourglass, it would go like this. Like, my chest, my waist, my legs. It will be like that. Like, I wasn't the, oh yeah, curvy up here and something there and curvy down there. I wasn't like that. It was just, I was more so of a pencil. You feel me? I was anything but slim, thick with my cute ass. I was cute, yeah, very much cute. But for some odd reason, this video happened to be right after Valentine's Day. And it was OV for my life. It was over. It was over with no coming back. I had to walk around the school with everybody asking me questions, everybody looking at me, pointing at me, and I got into it with everybody because who the fuck are you pointing at? But at first, before I found out the video, they didn't turn the music up, mind their business. Before I would look at the video, everybody could come at me talking about, oh, you that girl that he was with, oh my gosh, you the gun. Then you see people walking like, I never knew how serious life got until this ever happened to me. So all the people that be going around talking about people be really doing this, that'd be so true in high school. Like, it'd be accurate as the folk. Like, y'all, my age is just trying to turn white on the black sister. I don't play like that. But anyways, let me pay attention to my age. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at moi. And couldn't get over it. And everybody was like, what the girl right there. They were like, what the girl right there. Don't mind this stuff in the back. He like, what. So they pointing at me. I'm like, what is everybody looking at? They was like, oh, you don't know? The girls I be hanging on like, you don't know? And then one boy be like, oh, your name ain't, he used to call me my ex situation, whatever you want to call that. He used to call me by his last name. So every time in the hallway, instead of him calling me Miss Parker or Miss Burton or Miss Diamond, he would call me my ex last name. Never knew that he had a crush on me until now. I'm like, but you never call me my ex name. But yeah, he used to call me his name, his last name. Be like, oh, Miss. I'm like, stop calling me that. He was like, oh, it just perfectly go together. That's your name, and you know that. Get over it. And I'm like, so then I started becoming immune to the name and the name. I knew exactly who it was. When he'd be like, Miss, get your ass back over here and talk to me. That was my name for him. Every time he kept calling me that. But then he started calling me old dude last name, which was, we're going to call him Chakalaka Waka. Because his name was African. So we're just going to call him Chakalaka Waka. So he was like, oh, you upgraded. You don't mess with Mr. Wooty Woo anymore. I'm like, oh, you upgraded to Mr. Chakalaka Waka. He walk around the hallway talking about Miss Chakalaka Waka. I'm like, why is he calling me that boy last name? Like, and then it was like, you don't know. I'm like, no, what? What do I supposed to know? Why is everybody looking at me, talking about me? Like, y'all, they was like, well, when we get in the classroom, we're going to show you. The teachers even found out about it. So they sent me down to the office. Like, I even got in trouble. I thought I was in trouble. I'm like, I didn't even do nothing yet today. I just started. They were like, At the time, was they calling me Miss Parker or Miss Burton? I think that was calling me Miss Parker before I went to Burton. Yeah, it was calling me Miss Parker. Like, Miss Parker, go down to the office. Please go down to the office. On announcements, I guess I missed the announcements. I didn't hear it, so I didn't go to the office. Then I walked through the classroom like, Diamond, you know the office just called you. Go down to the office. I'm like, go down to the office. What in the fuck? This day cannot get any worse. Like, I'm really starting to be mad because everybody talking about me. Everybody looking at me, pointing at me. Everybody telling me, giving me different names, telling me, I didn't know that you got down like that. What are y'all getting down like? Because I ain't getting down like nothing. I just want to know. Well, I barely come to school first off. So how am I getting down with anything? Like, y'all, the office called me and had me and a boy in the office. I'm like, why are we here? They're like, y'all don't know why y'all here? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, so the video that got disputed in out here is in the world is traveling across the world. Miss Diamond, do you know about it? I'm like, huh? About what video? What is everybody talking about? They're like, well, we seem here that don't nobody have a clue what's going on. What's it like to me? You don't have a clue. I'm like, I don't have a clue because everybody talking about me in school today and everybody whispering and giving me nicknames and doing a whole lot, and I'm not liking this today. Like, y'all literally making me feel uncomfortable, and I just want to go home because I'm getting embarrassed for something I don't even know about. He was like, well, if you after third period, if you feel like the whole school is talking about you, we'll let you go home. So third period come right after third period is lunch. That's why he was gonna let me go home during lunch. So third period come, and I just found out the video. I just got in trouble first period. I felt like I was in trouble. I got called into the office first period. Second period, I synced the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, child, honey, child. First off, the girl was skinny as a tadpole. Like I told y'all, I wasn't skinny, but I was just very much in the same angle. And like, I was just up and down. I was just nothing major, nothing spectacular. And her braids was old. Her braids was old, like crunchy old. Like, baby girl, why old? Why they old? Why they old? So, I'm like, her braids old as the junk. Like, why they even just sit up here and play with me like that? And the girl was so black. Like, y'all see how light I am compared to when I say she was so black? Like, she was dark as fuck. Like, she was dark. Skinny as the fuck. No meat on her bones. Braids fucked up. And her braids was colorful. My braids was black. And I've been having my braids in for a week. And then I'm like, everybody in the school literally talking about me. You can actually see the video and clearly see this is not me. Oh my God. He get embarrassed. He stopped coming to school. So now I'm walking around the school and everybody talking about, oh, so what you do to him? And everybody talking about, oh, she did something to him. That's why he ain't came back to school. Came back to school. My whole reputation got fucked up over a bitch that wasn't even me. Wasn't even me. Everybody walking around school, oh yeah, I remember you. And then so as the years got on, everybody would name me as, oh, I remember you, where they linked the sex tape, but it wasn't you. The video, let me explain y'all to this video, what this video was looking like. They was on a hospital bed in somebody broke down hotel or hospital room. But somebody had somebody recording. Some girl was in the background recording. And then the other girl was riding them. When she was riding him, I guess he ejaculated in her. And she started peeing. She started peeing, y'all. And at that very much moment, when I watched that video, it sunk within my head, because how could everybody sit up here and be so fucking dumb and think that was me? Then she got up after she peed on it. She peed on a little wooty-woo. It's so sad. I'm looking outside because I couldn't believe. I still can't believe it still this day. And I can't give eye contact because I'm looking outside like, I can't believe that I really went through a traumatic time like this in school, in high school. And I would go tell my mom and she was like, well, if you know it ain't you, she was never my biggest support. So, yeah, what y'all expect what she was going to say to me? Yo, I would thought she would got up there and put her clothes on, came up there talking about my daughters getting embarrassed and woo and make everybody go pay for it, whoever uploaded the video. So, right in the mix of all that, turns around and I stopped coming to school because I was embarrassed. I had to let it die down first. I had to let that down because then when she got up off the dingling, she started sucking on it. And ew. It's just burned bridges in my head because it's just like ew. So then, as time got on, I had to miss a week of school. I missed a week of school. I had to come back, and everybody was like, "Oh, I knew that wasn't you. I knew it wasn't you from the get-go. No, 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 no. Y'all didn't fucking believe it until I had to explain to y'all how the fuck I look." And it's funny because I'm like, that's bogus as hell. Boys will sit up there talking about, well, if it's not you, show me your body. They'd be like, if that's not you, show me your body so I can know the features and differences. Like, y'all was sick in the brain for even asking me that. Like, I went through a phase where everybody was talking about, oh, I see how you get down, even after it all died down, and people started making jokes about it. And I didn't think it was funny because that was my whole reputation. My whole reputation was fucked over somebody that had the biggest crush on me and that was obsessed with me to mess with somebody else that got the same exact name as me. That was some sick shit right there. So then old girl ended up getting pregnant. He done moved to Akawakastakistan and shit like this in Alabama. And he done been around the world since that video. And she talking about she pregnant and she didn't want to keep the baby anymore and wooty woo. I'm like, y'all coming to tell me about these people that made my life a living hell. The old girl should have been out here popping no wussy at no 7th grade. I don't care. I still with that fucking stat. And by him being a high schooler, he shouldn't have did this that he did, and he did it. So y'all both embarrassed, but y'all did the shit. Y'all did the shit that made my life a living hell. And ever since then, I could never, none of that. Everybody be talking about, oh, well, he said you should hit him up and he can apologize. I don't want the apology. I just want everybody to stay far away from me because y'all made my life a living hell. To be in high school, I never knew it was so true about this and pointing. I never thought it was real. I thought it was just only movies. It fooled the freak out of me. That shit is real and it don't go nowhere. It sticks with you for life. The way people remember you is they only remember you the way they want to remember you. And everything they would remember me of, it was 2 things that remember me of: the girl that can sing, because I sung on stage, the girl that can sing, and a girl that video floated around the school. That wasn't even me. So I just really tell y'all, you guys, if you say something, don't go forward to it. I feel like I made a mistake by making him my Valentine because I went through hell. Before that, I went through hell. He was aggressive. He always wanted to see my body. He always wanted to kiss me on my neck. And I kept telling him no, that made me feel uncomfortable. I got my seat moved. Like, he was so precise about getting me. Then he got me. I feel like he got me because he stood up there and did some freaky shit with another girl named Diamond. And then the whole video floated around school. The whole school and their doggone granny and toenails and aunties and uncles synced that video. So this is a story time about the sex tape that got linked of me. That wasn't even me. I would have had video clips, but I don't want to see anything in life that has to do with somebody exposing me. And you would never catch me out here exposing myself to anybody. And I made myself a promise. Ever since that video, I would not be out here. You won't see me over here taking a video of myself, taking a picture of myself, because my whole life felt like it was ruined. All in the blink of an eye. Like, I barely came to school. Then the first time I come to school, everybody looking at me talking about I'm the girl. They're looking for me to come to school every day just to talk about it. For the people that missed school that day, then bring it up when the people that did miss school that day to bring it up again to the next day. Like, that was embarrassing. Very, very much embarrassing. But since I got older, I don't even tell nobody about this. I think y'all the first people that remember. Since that happened, I let it blow over. And I don't think I told anybody. Mentioning it, I don't think I even told y'all boy D. Yeah, I don't think I even told y'all boy D. We've been together for almost 4 years. But look at you guys. Look at my dollars. I did them, which I always do them. You feel me? Like, look at the consistency. Like, baby, this polish look messed up. on this little design on them too, and I was being creative. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in the little group try. I want you to touch that little dingly ding that's swinging in the back of my throat. That's where I got this idea from. Mind your business. Mind your business. But y'all, I'm finna go. And I'll talk to y'all whenever my videos out, what they want to upload. So when y'all see this video, I hope it upload. Yeah, hope it upload. So we're just gonna leave this video floating in the air for you guys. I want y'all to like and share and tell a friend about me. Tell your uncles, aunties, and uncles to watch my videos and give me my watch time and give me 200 subscribers, please and thank you. And follow me on TikTok at PMDIME7619. And if that don't work, then add a 4 at the end of that. But most likely just the end of 9. So, talk to you guys later.
But it ain't for them to understand. We not out here trying to be relationship goals. This real.